Stand still. That did not register as a hit. I don't know why. I don't understand this. I'm hitting you in the body now because I'm confused. That didn't register as a hit either. I'm really confused. That's still not registering as a hit. What's going on here? Howdy, folks, and welcome back to ARK Primitive on Shigoislands. There is something new in the game on Shigoislands. It's this rock over here with the blue streaks. Guess what this is, guys? It's crystal rock. And here's another one that you can see at night with a nice blue cracky glow. And these things give a lot of crystal, which is really cool. Like I said, our gather rates are a little higher than normal here, but they aren't that high, and we're getting awesome amounts of crystal. So I might be able to expand my greenhouse. Let's make that a project real quick. All right, improvements are done. We can actually walk upright and have fun inside our greenhouse. We still have the 300%. Still have the 300%. Awesome. Okay. There's a few other changes I want to show you guys. I think I put a few more compost bins here. I had to move Messy down here. She used to be up there. Is Messy a she? Yeah, she. She used to be up there. She's down here now. Inside back here, I went ahead and erected at first this thing, which I talked about last episode, which is the preserving shed. Based on what it said, I thought, well, this is a preserving bin, right? So I tried to make jerky in it, but that doesn't work, apparently. So I constructed this, which is the preserving shed. And preserving shed says it does make jerky. It doesn't take raw oil, but it does take this stuff, organic oil, and I don't know if this actually will make jerky. It doesn't look like it's doing it. I managed to get some bacon, and I also managed to get some fat, which you can see over here. More of it, or I got tons of it, fresh fat, from killing wild versions of Messy. Phiomias. And I thought that this oil would work since this oil can go in here, but like I said, the crude oil cannot go in here. It won't accept it in here. And it says it'll make jerky. So that's the only oil I know of that'll make, that I can put in here. So, but I'm not seeing any jerky coming out. So don't really know what's going on. I'll go ahead and eat that. But that's interesting. At least I'm preserving. I grabbed some crops. And a load of crops, and I have all my eggs that I've been collecting. And I have this guy, which I put back here, which is essentially an industrial grill. It's a primitive grill. It works off of oil just like it would off of gas. It cooks about the same rate and the same quantity as an industrial grill, which is really cool. I had a cooking pot and a cauldron. I couldn't get the cauldron to work. I thought it would snap to water source. It doesn't. It still requires you to deposit water in it, but it does work pretty much like a cooking pot. The reason I left the cooking pot is because if you look, there's no option on the wheel here for the. I don't know if if it doesn't mean it won't work, but there's no add note option for recipes. And if I ever want to get into recipes, I figured, we'll just leave it there. I went ahead and put up 3 forges, and the forges I found, interestingly enough, if I put. Oh, by the way, I found out if I cook the fat that I got from the Phiomia here on the grill, it makes that oil, this organic oil. And what's really interesting is that organic oil is an engram that I never learned. So apparently there's another way to make it other than cooking it in the grill. So anyway, whatever. I don't know what to do with it yet. We'll still play with it. I also have made, obviously metal, but what else did I cook in there? I made bricks. With the clay that I found, got some clay. I made some clay. I made some bricks. I've got bricks now. 190 bricks. I can start playing with some brick stuff. And I set this modular table up here. And I think it's just a table, just like in the vanilla ARK. And I just threw some mortar and pestle up there. Now, animals. What's new? Well, we got this guy. Just happened to be around here, so I went ahead and grabbed Lucky. And I'm going to give Lucky some health real fast. And I've still got the dodos, still laying the eggs. Awesome. Same. Ah, yes. I found 3 female parasaurs just in the neighborhood. I figured, well, I'm going to need parasaur eggs at some point to make kibble. I might as well grab them, and I did. And then I found a male, who is this guy over here, who had spawned after these 3 were taken. So I get to enjoy that as well. They're all within range of the trough, and I actually put another trough over here for possible expansion. Now, I didn't put a ceiling here, and I don't think I'm going to put a ceiling here. You know why? Because I went up there and I looked. Hardly anything spawns up there. That's a completely separate, I don't know how to phrase it, plateau, bluff, I guess would be the right way to describe it. And there's no way up. There's no way up at all. I can't get up there except by flyer. I can't get up there from the ground. And the only animals that spawn up there are the really passive ones, you know, your beach ones, your trikes, your dodos. So I imagine there might be a dilo or 2 spawning, but if a dilo happens to fall off, and that area up there is not an easy or a logical thing for a dilo to fall off on, but if it does and falls in here, it will die very quickly. So I'm not too worried. And this partial ceiling gives me the ability to put flyers up top if I want to eventually. And back here being open allows me to put a behemoth gate there and allow behemoths to park in here too. So I like it that way. I'll just leave it this way. And I think that's pretty much it for things that have happened off camera. And I think what we want to do this time is we want to set up our apiary. We talked about doing the apiary for the bees. And apparently the bees can make honey. And I don't know what to do with any of this stuff yet. But it's going to be fun to find out, right? Apiary does not look like it's built there. It's probably the construction table. So we'll go to structures. Wow. Farming? Yes. What do you know? An apiary. I can build it. Planks, thatch, and fiber. All right. Now, I've been saving the bees as I've been collecting the bees. They're not back here because they don't go in the preserving bins, but the eggs do. So I just wanted to throw this over here real fast. I need to stop grabbing the dodo eggs because every time I go in there, there's new dodo eggs, and then I have to run over here and drop them off, and it's just a vicious cycle. I think the apiary should go somewhere near the farm, right? Where would we put it? We want to put it... Whoa, 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 whoa. Right there kind of makes sense. Let's do it. Let's just do it. All right. What can we do on the radio menu? Just demolish and access inventory. It says this apiary allows you to make honey. Now, from what I understand, from what I've read, if we take these bees, these here bees, oh, I've got some eggs there, darn it. These here bees, I just ejected. I got a couple queens and I got a bunch of drones, which you can find in the bushes. And if you throw them in there, and over time, they actually make beeswax and honey. And the honey can be used in food and ingredients to make things you can eat that can help you out. And I don't know what the beeswax is, obviously for crafting something, so I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, I'm heading up to the mountain because Steppy was talking about possibly teaming up to tame a Quetzal, or 2, I imagine, 1 for each of us, in the near future. And I thought, well, it might be good if we had some Quetzal kibble, and that, of course, requires Rex eggs. And I've been seeing a low level, I think level 20 female Rex over here. I wonder if she's still around. I'm going to go into K mode here so I can get a broader view. She's up this direction. That might be her right over there. That might be my level 20 Rex. It sure is, level 20 female Rex. She's in this kind of depression here. She can't quite get out. And she can't quite get to me whenever I land, like over here. She can't get up. She wants to, but she can't. I don't think. Unless I'm misremembering, and she's going to come up here and eat my face now. We'll find out here in a second. Let's see. Yes, she cannot. So let's get the taming supplies. Hello, little girl. Young lady. Stand still. That did not register as a hit. I don't know why. I don't understand this. I'm hitting you in the body now because I'm confused. That didn't register as a hit either. I'm really confused. That's still not registering as a hit. What's going on here? Okay. Okay. Am I lagging out? Am I about to be disconnected from the server? What exactly? Oh, there we go. She must have been like partially stuck in the rocks. And it didn't want me to... Oh, that didn't work. The hit markers are nice, because they'll tell me if I'm actually hitting or if I'm just wasting arrows. There's not going to take that many for a level 20, I would imagine. I think I have enough durability left on this crossbow. We'll find out. There we go. That, of course, missed. I somehow expected her to keep moving, and she didn't. Now, when she's stuck on the rock, it's not registering. Did they change something? I was going to say, did they change something in the game where if a dino gets stuck and can't move, that you can't do any damage to them? Because I remember reading something about that with Titanosauruses, right? Yet I saw a hit marker just a second ago. So there we go. There's another one. I don't know why she can't get up this ramp. For some reason she can't. I'm glad for it, but it's weird that you can't. Okay, can I hit you again? I know you're stuck. Good, it's registering. Give you a few seconds. Okay. It's a good solid spot to hit you at. Actually, why am I caring if I hit her after she goes down? She's a level 20. She's there for eggs. I'm not even going to tame her with Prime. So I'll just pelt her until she drops. Ah. Okay, see, that's not registering. And that's lag right there. That's good old-fashioned lag. Come on, drop for me. Come on, girl. Getting her down might be interesting since she is a T-Rex, but she's low level. There we go. Alright. Okay, Missy's got some regular old meat. That's what we're going to use to tame her. I mean, come on. Level 20. She's an egg layer. That's all she's here for. Should be plenty to tame her. Boom, 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 boom. And we'll be back as soon as she's tamed up and we can get her... Actually, I'll get back as soon as I get her back home, I guess. So you remember what I said about when I get a behemoth, I'll need to put it in Behemoth Gate? Yeah. Okay, so I know what you're saying. You're saying, Bowden, but, you know, you can fit a Rex through a Dino Door. You don't really need a Behemoth Gateway. I know, but I want one. Is there something wrong with that? I want one. More importantly, Astrid wants one. She gets what she wants. Okay. I want to be able to get through this door over here, but I also want to be able to not obstruct this trough. It's looking decent. It's farther to this side, which is fine because I need to have access to that door. Let's just do like that. Straight down, looks pretty even. Am I happy with how far out it sticks, though? I am. I can't pick it up, but I don't care. All right. Now, behemoth doors, if you open them on the right side, they open out. If you open them on the left side, they open towards you. I want it to open towards me. So there we go. Come on, girl. Come on in. Got you on follow distance low for a reason. I haven't made a saddle for these guys yet. I was kind of hoping not to have to because of Ingram and cost, but yeah, I might have to. Well, I took Missy out looking for an Oviraptor. I figured if we were really trying to get eggs, we might as well get an Oviraptor. I've been searching and searching. I found one that was too high. I want a really low-level one, like a 4. But in the meantime, I found a level 8 female Rex. Easy to tame. Got a couple pieces of Prime in there. She should be tamed up any second. One more bite of Prime and she's going to have it. And there's an RG I need to go deal with here in a second, I think. No, he's fighting those guys. Yeah, the timers on that are fine, even though I didn't know them out. They're still fine. So we're going to get this gal, and then we're going to have to bring her back home. I actually don't know exactly where I am. I guess I'm at the base of the mountain. I'm on my island, I believe. Yeah, I am. Okay. I'm on the far base of my island. I need to come across the mountain and come over here to come home. Okay. All right. I can do. Well, heck, while we're at it, getting eggs, might as well get a dilo, right? There's a male, a low-level male. I'm going to need a male anyway. Figure he's right here on my beach, right next to my base, so tame him up and put him in the collection. And I may be doing that from time to time, grabbing. It's very foggy, unfortunately. Sorry. We can't use the no fog mod in case you didn't stick around for the first episode, or you weren't here for the first episode, because it breaks Primitive Plus. I guess many mods break Primitive Plus. I'm not sure, but anyway, I might tame a bunch of like Dilos and maybe even some more Rexes and other things for egg-bearing purposes or egg-making purposes, as the case of this Dilo, off camera. So if you see a bunch of this stuff appearing in my Dino Pin, that's why. I won't tame any really big stuff probably off camera unless it's just something that I happen upon and I'm not ready to record or something. But I'm not going to basically sit here and show you guys and make you guys suffer through every small little egg producing or egg making tame. So this will be the last one. And goodbye. Nice. That said, this tame I will bring you back for. I did find a level 4 Oviraptor. That's awesome. I think with the eggs I've got already from the dodos, I can tame a level 4. The real tricky part here is he's gonna run. So I need to put him over here where it's easier to maintain him. Or actually, you know what? He doesn't fight back. I'm gonna drop him in here. Boop. Yeah, there he is. He landed in here. Okay, good. I want him in here anyway, right? When I'm all done. So I'm going to use the bola. And I'm going to do an active tame of this little guy. Alright, knock him out. One should do it. Boom. Alright, and I've got the got the eggs on Missy. What am I doing? That should be enough eggs. Let's see if this will work. I mean, the taming effectiveness is going to be horrible, but then again, for an Oviraptor, it doesn't matter what level, doesn't matter what taming effectiveness, doesn't matter what gender, I don't think. For the additional bonus, yeah, that's going to work for just fine. We'll get this guy up, and we'll have him wandering around in here. And we'll get some egg production going. Okay, a bit of a change of plan. We had a little bit of an incident here earlier. All the animals went crazy into the corner, and that's because Messy became attacked, came under assault. Somehow a raptor had come down here. I think the raptor wandered in that way or wandered down the beach here, but found Messy on top of these bins and attacked and actually destroyed a few of them. The other animals all came to the corner. I have Messy kind of stuck right here because I think this is the most ideal place to basically use her as a poop machine, because I can just pop the door open, and as you can see, she's already, if I can get that door closed, she's already, her poops come out here down this ramp, so it's a perfect place. She's protected. Nothing can actually bite her in there, even though her butt's sticking out like that. I can't really bite her there, and I can just dump stuff out. But that said, there is the possibility of a stray cat or raptor wandering down the beach. So what I really want to do here is, what I talked about before, is some plant species X. And I think what I want to do is I want to set up right around this corner here. I don't think necessarily down at that end, but for now, right here to protect the house, me and the house, and walking back and forth, and the greenhouse as well, the farm. I want to set up some plant species X, and I want to basically take ceilings, extend ceilings out from this exterior wall, and wrap around the corner. So maybe 2, 3, I guess, because there'd be a third one out here. Plant species X turrets that are either at this level or at that level. Probably actually at this level, right above the door. So I go underneath them to come in the door. Would seem to make the most sense. And maybe another 3 on that back end over there to protect the farmhouse and the compost heaps and all of that stuff. I don't know about the other one, but I might actually put that on all 4 corners of this base, of this dino pen, to protect. I don't want to kill things, that are too far away, So I won't set the range very high, I imagine. And they have a new targeting mode for the turrets now that is just wild animals, and that's what I'm going to set it to. So I don't want to accidentally hit anybody else. Although we're all in the same tribe, that's one of the reasons we're all in the same tribe here is so that we don't have issues flying over somebody's base who has turrets enabled. So anyway, my next job then is going to be going to the swamp, and there is a swamp here on this island, and finding some plant species X, harvesting those, getting some crop plots going. So let's do that first step. Let's fly over to the swamp and see if we can find some plant species X seeds. I don't have any, do I? I am absolutely certain I don't have any. Because they don't come out of normal bushes. Yeah, I don't have any. Alright, we're going to go find some now. Alright, we're at the swamp for our island. Hello, Mr. Carno. I see you over there. Just getting a little stamina back as I fly over here looking for the plant species X. The distinctive plant species X bushes. Let's kind of go first person here. Scroll up on the wheel mouse and kind of fly low and slow. Well, I don't have to fly so slow, but try to find one of those bushes here. Usually they're on the shore. They're not, like in the water. I guess it depends on the map maker, right? I haven't looked on Shigo. Maybe they're maybe they're under the water for all I know. Where I see a frog, we're in good shape. There's another Phiomia. I could get more of that fat from that guy and bacon if I wanted to. Here we go. And let's get it quickly before the snakes come. I imagine there will be snakes. Oh yeah, plenty of seeds. All right, we're out of here. Let's head home and build those crop plots. Okay, so I decided to put them up one level higher. I put it right above the door and I realized, it's kind of impinging on this walkway, and if we bring an animal that like the trike, it's going to be a pain in the butt. So I went up the next level up. Since we're really, as you can see, very close to the water table, I just dropped an intake and then a vertical, 2 verticals. And over here, same thing, intake, 2 verticals. And I'm going to have 3 platforms. I've got the crop plots made. I've got the seeds. Now it's time to run up top here. I could have put ladders down to access, but I decided not to. Instead, I put a ramp here to access this top where I can also park the birds. And I've caged Ego here. Ego is the oviraptor. So caged up but on wandering. And providing egg boosts for pretty much every dino. I think every dino from this position. So, but instead of the ladders to get to these, we'll just drop off. Right? Now, question is, can I place... Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. The stone pipe that I put here is actually blocking. I can put the stone pipe up later. Oh, I should not have hit that. I think it's blocking it. Maybe it wasn't blocking it. Huh. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I don't think it was the one blocking it, but that's fine. Okay. Let's get this completely on this platform, on this particular tile. Let's go this direction. Actually, a little bit more of that. Back the way we came. That looks pretty good, right? Yeah. Let's go this way. Oh, a little forward. A little more forward. There we go. Okay, you're all on here. Do you want to spin that way just a little bit? I'm not going to go too anal about exactly getting it lined up. But I do want it kind of centered, so... Alright, last one. Okay. A little bit of a spin that direction. And good. Alright. Actually, I don't think that vertical pipe would have been a problem. So let's actually get some stones. I don't think that's enough. Nope, it's not enough to make some more pipes. At least one more pipe, I should say. And I think that's on 5, right? Nope, I took it off the hotbar. So we're going to say pipe, vertical. And I've got another vertical there, and I don't think it's going to impede or impinge upon the crop plot placement, now that I understand what's going on. So I will not bother breaking that one. Let's go ahead and place that pipe. There you go. Now, can I place this here? It should be able to place. These things don't collide very much. Nice. Beautiful. We've got irrigation. That should say irrigated here shortly. I sure hope so. It's right next to that. That's irrigated. That's irrigated. There we go. Finally. I don't expect a greenhouse effect. It would be nice to have one, but it's kind of, you know, if you think about it, it doesn't really make sense. Because you want this thing to shoot out. If you put it, surround it in greenhouse glass, it's not going to shoot out. So let's go ahead and plant these. I don't have enough fertilizer to plant the other 3. Or, boom. But I will at least put the crop plots up. So let's come back down in here. Might as well just leave that door open. And drop off onto this one. And we will place our plots here as well. In fact, I will place you first. And now I will place our plots. Looking down here. Coming down here. A little bit of that direction. A little bit more of that direction. And looking pretty good. All right. Let's go this way. This away. Okay. And there we go. Perfect. And perfect. All right. I can put the seeds in with no fertilization. Nothing will happen, I don't believe. I don't think it'll lose the seeds, but I have tons of seeds anyway in case it does lose it. Let's just confirm we're irrigated. Irrigated, irrigated, seeded but not fertilized. Perfect. All right. As soon as we make more fertilizer over here, we'll be able to get these guys. Yeah, okay. Fertilizer is a brewing. So I want to test this out, though. Test these 3 out. Oh, they haven't grown yet. Come on, grow, grow, grow. Because I've got a dilo just down the beach. But that'll work, that'll work. Okay, guys, I think that's pretty much going to do it. We're going to continue getting some egg-bearing animals so we can start our kibble production. And then we're going to wait for these plant species X to grow up and fertilize the other ones and get some protection going on here. But for now, I think that's going to pretty much wrap it up. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.